Hey everyone, so if you've ever messed around with NFC tech, you've definitely hit this crossroads. Do you save a few bucks with a generic chip, or do you pony up for the big name, NXP? It sounds like a simple choice, right? But trust me, the ripple effects of that decision are bigger than you'd think. Let's dig in and figure out which one is actually right for you. And yeah, that really is the million-dollar question we're tackling today. Whether you're ordering a mountain of tags for a marketing campaign, for product authentication, or hey, even just a handful for a personal project, which chip is the smart move? As you're about to see, the best answer really, truly depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So really, it all boils down to this. The generic chips, they're way cheaper, no question about it. Sometimes it's a huge price difference, and the NXP chips, well, they cost more. It's that classic battle of budget versus premium. But here's the thing, is that higher price tag for NXP just about paying for a logo, or are you actually getting something tangible for your money? All right, let's really get into the weeds here and break it down, feature by feature. We're gonna see exactly where that extra cash goes. Think of it as a head-to-head showdown to see what the spec sheets are really telling us. Okay, check this out. As you scan down this table, a pattern just jumps right out at you, doesn't it? Look at it. Reliability, security, unique IDs, read range, durability, literally every single category NXP seems to have a clear, documented edge. The words used for generic chips are things like varies, buggy, inconsistent. Meanwhile, NXP is all about consistent, strong, and guaranteed. It's kind of night and day. Now, let's think about how this actually plays out in the real world, starting with performance. An inconsistent read range means your user might have to tap their phone 2, 3, maybe 4 times to get it to work. Or worse, it just doesn't work at all on their particular phone. That little bit of friction can totally tank the user experience and make your whole project feel cheap or even broken. And then you've got this huge issue of trust. With a lot of generic chips, security can be a bit iffy, and there's no real way to prove the chip is what it says it is. NXP, on the other hand, gives you strong anti-cloning features and a built-in signature to prove it's the real deal. So if you're using NFC to, say, authenticate a product or protect your brand, this isn't just a nice-to-have feature, it's absolutely essential. But just staring at a list of features doesn't really tell you the whole story. It's super easy to get lost in the technical specs. The real difference, the one thing that should actually guide your decision, is a much simpler and honestly, a much more powerful concept. And this right here, this quote nails it. It's not about ticking off more boxes on a feature list. It is all about predictability. This is the big aha moment. It's about knowing with total certainty what is going to happen every single time a user taps one of your tags. So what do we actually mean by predictability? Well, it's the guarantee that the chip will just work, as promised. It's knowing that it'll be read consistently by pretty much any compatible phone. It's trusting that it'll last for its entire rated lifespan, that its security features aren't going to glitch out. It's about getting rid of the guesswork. And this question just reframes the entire debate, doesn't it? All of a sudden, the choice isn't cheap versus expensive anymore. It's about risk. It's about asking yourself, am I okay if a certain number of my NFC tags just fail? For some projects, hey, the answer might be yes. But for others, even a single failure could be a total disaster. Okay, so with this idea of predictability as our new guide, let's build a practical action plan. How do you actually apply this thinking to your next project and make the right call for you? This makes it super clear. Look, if failure is an acceptable risk, we're talking cheap giveaway stickers, temporary promos for an event, stuff where a few duds won't sink the ship, then generic chips are a totally fine, cost-effective choice. Go for it. But if failure is not an option, like for a product your customers interact with daily, or for authenticating high-value goods, or for a big corporate client who expects perfection, then you absolutely need the predictability that comes with NXP. So at the end of the day, why does any of this matter? Because a failed tab isn't just some little technical glitch. It's a negative mark on your brand. Getting the chip choice right protects your reputation, it guarantees your users have a great, smooth experience, and it saves you from super costly headaches down the road. It's really just about choosing the right tool for the job, not just the cheapest one on the shelf. And that's really the question I want to leave you with. As you're planning your next project, ask yourself this: is the risk of failure, of inconsistency, of a bad user experience, is that an acceptable trade-off just to save a little money? For your brand and for your users, is good enough really good enough?
The answer to that will tell you everything you need to know. Thanks so much for tuning in.